This is Lima Obibia Aquawa, Hadia, latest and hot news, Kwa Eramede, Bravo. Anuti, so we don't subscribe, Omodian say over subscribe to the channel. Yobayan say over click a subscribe button. Now, a barely notification. Where is a new video be uploaded when the first person on Africa a video. I feel we are now one like video, give us a thumbs up. Now, fee, share my offer for us now when you be here now, who and summer Expóse. Ewo Ghana memohano afi yebura eye sema abeto yepunso yeti eye sa story ababutuga niti sansem
soja lie wo ye nya no so for dem
me say adwuma Kojo Punk me di wo ofo say irebe no where trained soldier private soldier can do it better than him it we soldier ni na ma politician bi dadawa no do she boni ma na me nim u training
but on Facebook, you on Facebook.
But what you say? Let me who train the man because military is a disciplined institution. You can lead a nation, you can lead people. Now, over Mobi, I did a couple dama, no, they about that down. No, this election, I'm telling my fellow soldiers, come and say they should be very careful because me who saw your phobia when I was in the military. 1 year near my tan because of Nipebi near my on the catcher. Where we are and we are papa. I say we are police in your soldier. Now, election, would you say, when I walk could do that, they back to any Obako far box, Obako tutu, Obako say, not at Chamasa. They shouldn't try there.
And I think, sir, Papa, what come out? I think, sir, this time media, we should start this campaign. Maso jani biya fa adia nshene nimu enko polling station biya. Because you have nothing to fear if wagin you correct. We are so jani na ubeyesa na se ubicho bua. You cannot blame anybody because you don't na utu. The soldiers should listen. Obi want to say yeah civilians but yeah full crossing soldiers. I'm telling you.
But
you know soldier ni biya ya more assignment. And even elections, a job of the police. Even someone also, so we do paramilitary, no problem. We are soldier near Suma Sekoha. You free when him. What the Monko Tebrea Champion? The Sunny or Young Waya was so well so gone. Moka says, grown up would you come and try it again in these elections. Come and try it. Come and men will face you. I'm telling you. You come and try it in these elections. Oh no, they should try it in this election because they say Ghana bro, Ghana for any abre. I don't know soldier for me today. Why? Why have they reduced? Why have you reduced military like that? Not Jay Benson. Quite so they need to back to say John. How? Soldier, soldier.
So Nana,
that idea no crowd Owusu.
Nana, you can't professionalism. You're a doctor. You're a lawyer.
Kojo Kyeremanteng if you move for
you're a soldier. A professional soldier who knew Nejuma. A professional soldier. And I mean, she a soldier ni biya. What in your market leader and what Ghana me. For that I salute them. But one year I have for Kwanchenwa. That for Kwanchenwa. 1 year on your training, you just want to
but they are still operating under the umbrella of soldiership. But it is a chief of defense staff 8 years. He should crack the ship.
I don't think I may say that NDC about power. Me people should be as a deputy defense minister. Only information.
Only information.
I want me deputy. Me say me people be as a deputy. No make as a deputy no cry chair papa. Because soldier ni mani na ketua. Na man aduani ni na man baby na. Na so anya dwuma. That is all. That is all. Ma soldier ni na ketua fama no. Man aduani ni na man baby na. That is all. But soldiers ye jawa jejemu. One cooperation bar won't seek us some engineer BB or Honomo. But this NDC government coming, I believe so. So yes, my police.
Remember where you be Ghana for soldier for a drum call Lebanon. Sadim Beckham Hano. Who say now Omo call Ako Omo defend mission. Anna Ukraine, Russia, and Torkornoo Ebesim. And United Nations, soldier Nipeni wa idea, me should bit my boy. United Nations, Ebanisa, yes, one war. Stipends. Amdema wamwa sa to idenche na akoto om no ene ade. Benim se eden de Ghana for de na momo. I'm a chief of defense staff who tie me a yese wo ko moko ho. Moko na soldier for ni be raise issues no. We yese wo de wonte hwe. Ana wo ba back. Benim se besi ne. Ya de omosaka. Meanwhile, other countries dey nyina omanyam stipends. Why do you treat soldiers like this? Why?
It is so in Chua comment.
For many years, where am I?
So in Chua comment to him. Abana Bano. Obekwe so ya for obekwe police for nurse for you know obi adwe ni bia no menyi ni so do obi abedi agro
me ba na bejo last commentary na ye dia
na ye wo na wo parliament na na ode ma wona bo na wonam so who's a parliament who's a bia ai speaker kan so number 3 still na maintain number 3 mentiaze because o cheche mu
ka number 3 number 1 ye president number 2 ye vice president
there kind is some so your executives
okay
any ode
legislature
any order
judicial into number 2
one and number vice president won kan wo kan number 1 no
vice president kan one
won kan ho entiatia no ama obi no ono kan de ne ho no ya ma ne number sabiam man kan
ba lawyer ha o hear constitution mu a say president ni ho a the vice president
enti wo kan one ne ho wo ne one mo shade ba akumu
the chief justice no
kasagu mic no ma na fa mic we yeah
adentina chief justice no yan ka say chief justice no ASS and he says here or deputy speakers so what you see in you see one of the problem is say there are 3 arms of government the 3 arms of government
intervention 10 seconds
ebiani omu nyina ye atpa omu nyina ye equal the 3 arms of omu nyina ye equal yanye no in a hierarchical manner but say Ghana ha no no in the executive powers na yeden ama the president
baby
no me pa say we are talking about Ghana in the executive powers na yeden ama the president so what you see no obey formulating no implementing policy
your intervention is okay
yeah na one was one me busa and no ka ho na ama obu a said ma speaker ne podu ba bia ni ato na jeje mu no your speaker number 2
so no a mistake
why mistake there be oba number 3 woni number
why number 2
why number 2
after president
after president na honum president ni vice no mu nyina shade ba akum
one ticket
honum wo omu executive for the aka no na to aso anyway I judges so to
speaker powerful
why powerful enti da bia bo number 3 no akofa Bawumia be number 2 menwa won ka ho
bakojo uhwe mu kra anka parliament should be number 1 because of na Ghana for nyina egu
so obuo na no waka beginning no obuo na de ama ene mra yi na 2 minutes ni nyina akɔhye nipa ba akomu a yanyi kakra mfa ni nyina akɔhye president mu eti number 1 ama mu eti de ama na number 2 na 3 se for obuo ma no na me party for na gina wo mutim ni se so far as NPP for NDC ni number 1 crowd omu ni so number 10
yeah
and omu hu NDC ni so ye nipa
oza
I'm telling you China NPP for NDC for who NDC who go dey
because I find gentleman and I support Mahamadu
who support NDC what man say sa na ehu no and NDC for no so bu omu ho abomfia number 1 I'm telling you there be say example I make an honorable thank you what man say so tia no your political department yeah what your political science for ya na mo from here
yeah
who was NPP for no there be omu kwa na omu kasa who be political science of University of Ghana na baby different institution who be na ni onu kra no junior lecturer bi po ho empanimfo ni nyina ya NDC for who University of Ghana political science department omu empanimfo na nimdiefo ni nyina adwo papa omu nyina ba ufro bi obi ankasa obi ambeto be ka Ghana ho asem na kwahwe aba ni bi ofi for body be tum choko obenya teacher assistant bi ye wonu no wagi ntri wakasa na nkrofo tie na to nkrofo agini mu yes say ni say na wo be wan Akufo Addo fa no na koto yisi what man say no akogino no ovi ni ma di tia Ghana for so at the end of the day make am say and this for no bu ho abomfia dodo institution bi abekobi wo ko parliament a wo do pa kofi for mo nyina NPP for no for mo education sa background na fa this for na fa toto ho wo say we mu de say sankwat for kra but still na mo reti o mo say o mo ya head of NDC for no and the NDC for no so for mo say ye nyahwe wo mo create o mo as a minority all the time o wo mo abam kra na asem si a wo say no mo agugu o mo
because
mo asori mo mo
NDC for ti metra ho ma Afenyo Markins mo ka say ye majority. There's no majority in parliament. There's majority side.
What was it?
Because of Kwabena.
Yeah, baby business.
When you know your pet. Yeah, baby majority. Yeah, baby business. There's a majority side.
Yeah, baby business. And also my coca way mo.
Yes, no
outside the, yes, outside of the business, no. Or mo your pet. Any minority, any majority. What was it? What na ho mama ye the mrani buka na dia share phone. And am what else and be creative so a majority. And
now majority.
What majority office be a majority be omo no control. Na mo titi minority.
And yes, I don't know. 137. I can speak Abeka. Monfa half, na half. For me na yema no nko akonya non tra kwantin kro. Yes. Na ehunu say any majority bia. Dabi, eso 10-50. O 10-50. Emre bi duro person kwa na okwa. Opa na okwa. He should not join me. Sana mra ne che. Ban this for agogo niema mu ama microphone nya advantage. Dabi ya make Joma ma ba we oba ne de. Eniema bia so mo de niema toto ye o. Eni ebu ye ho abomfia ye de we de nya hwe. Ni omo pe ne pe Ghana yie. Kwadwo me. And this for panto mo omo pe ne pe Ghana yie. Omo nya achom ketenkete na ama Ghana dum pepenso bi say. Say eniema bi si ne nko mutimi na ane omo ka so mo crash Akufo Addo. Almost started crashing in the beginning. And Ghana to tell you. I know so much the needed, but I should be on a yes, because yeah, because one young rape will not argue about to rape. I know what must say. Attempted to rape, so I don't think I want to be Akufo Addo Bisa. I'm on some money abre. And this for more money. What must say? What me bunko for Adam mo personal na no keti amount of odi mo sure mo no na mo keti amount na some cry dey forget I mean forget or your member of parliament and some fu akoba nyina o kan ho bi what must say wono no oba no say am rant na ya abogu say nyina ye tine so ya kwanyansa bi ani wono papa ni mo yi ni dia wo say nyansa bi ana ni trim what must say ani ya kwani ma me ma example de ma no sire me nua na ba no wo say na poko gina ba bi kan say NDC for there o mo pay Muslim for asem Muslim for Janidi, Christians for Janidi, maybe now already a Kwabena the first one, I put him cock and with the Jones and this from Muslim for them. Now, him, or more preachers, I'm about me also preaching Muslim percentage in Ghana 15 to 16%. What must I say? It's time. But I mean, saying this for now, the country of Ghana Muslims 99.9, only NDC for okay to avoid we know, Monfa Muslims, the Bawumia, on for 50%, Monfa Christians, the Major 73-75 no jom mama so fa ni ampo match no ni kan dey bedroom pepe so be say ka okay must be a Muslim money abre mu preach Muslim we don't have problem with you mon fa chief imam money or about Adams we na mon fa 50% dey chemo yes so for Christian for no mo ye edru ba bi yesa this for so be nyu o mo say e ka say ma Christian for so onipa e wo mo so collection ye get the Muslims no money abre won ko ba bia na Muslims ni abre no mo cancel afeni e die nipa ba yeso se to aba as a Christian for so ba bonten se yeso be tu ya ba ma yeso Christian yeso what ma say ba ne ka den ba me de maka ba me de maka ne ka de maka ma yen try humre tell no sorry now my intervention sorry
but NDC for able Muslims NDC for na the Muslims holidays no on the Clemawon. Now first night sir na sabi union Muslims no any holiday bia but o hwe say obro any dia NDC the woman obia o say union no Muslim frɛ nyame ni bi nyame na ye frɛ Muslim frɛ bi dia e de mo da ponda no ye de mamo won trafie no mfa sum nyame ye o ti ase it is so bi fro no obekaka say NDC for Muslims na me hu do person o kire and I mean me Christian life be kind of cratch Muslims sanene nam I encourage me pa when I was in the military and I tell me we were training na eti me nam fofo a eboa me e Muslims it won't mean say Muslims for nye and this from preachers ada but asema be so dey to nkofo tu but Ghana for so anyin to
senior we dey mafia why me Australian ko mo bibo and conclusion final word honorable I can final words
me final words I make a chairman and NDC for any MPP for or force here you be safi whom ye nyina nsesa sano na ye ntoma mahama chineyano na ye mra Reverend Afro Sepuku Kinjaja prekese ono so na Dutch ne ye wo mrehye bedwam number 2 hono no enti mo hwe chineyano na mo nto aba medi nyame jamo
you think say we some street addict be and na hwe wo de hwe de o maye indum hwe de o maye akwai Kofi Amoaben wo hwe Kofi Amoaben say so one fa bia anye jokes na and so sometimes what one tells is social media there are things that he does it's like I just have to let people feel say who say I am a share no me WhatsApp it's just so that I say let's encourage him to at least live life. No, because me who go deep down. Me who say no for your town. Yakopo be tua oni wasefo. Me who say starting. We wicked. We are bufo. Bawumia. We wudini. We wudini. We wudini. Yakopo be tua oni wasefo ka. No wonder. Nyankopɔn wakatua ne bi ne wo ma no Nyankopɔn betwa ne wasefo ka
omo
mo be bedu baby mo pensuo keke kwa toma no so na mo bre Nyankopɔn be mama bre woni masefo mo be se na mo di mo be bre me eyo no me a me de to mo so ha
you see
me de no mo we to mo so woni masefo
you see how ha obi a o kan sembi me hu se MPP na dosa no President Akufo na nipa boni ni pa number 1
Jesus,
were you a bad man, papa?
You are promoting this to me?
Unim, me yao.
You are bold to tell me.
Yao, say nya military is a we and come ko. Oh, Kufo nya nipa.
Jesus.
Me pese me di agro ko nchen ko ni trimo den. So what be trauma and Crawford or mind pain. Mu say. Now based on me ya Santini me ya Kani me MPP ni. Now to me now a man Crawford bre. Ekwaya mu say ya we nipa we criminal. We criminal.
This to me.
Yeah.
Then what you want? Na obi abefrɛ. Ai, Kwabena Agyapong onua no. Hey.
Won de ebon.
Mu ye nipa bone for mu ye mimfo. Hey, mu ye mimfo. Mu ye no me e mo my way. Of all the nyuma all bie nyina no. Watimi ahu say e wo say me ko bie adwuma me kokum nipa na nipa ni wu a masad na to me mok. Na masad da no aye na yie aginisika. This is a policy by far. Eye it's wholesale killing. A Friday be massacre.
Yeah, this is massacre.
Massacre no. A deliberate attempt to make sure say obesro nipa bebre. In large quantity.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because any policy is making sense. Just say it didn't even have to cross anybody's mind. Statistically, let us just work this out. Why are we here? If not say Busia Bako, omo edi amayoko MPP akata womanim. Ya amayoko ne members nso nim. Say Akufo Addo ene Bawumia de party no edi abonefosem.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I come and sit here and I try my best to hold my breath when it's about President Akufo, Kwabena, me so because I can't still understand why President Akufo is not able to be vocal
because he's a beneficiary.
Yes, if he is,
Akufo is a beneficiary of the wickedness.
If he is, then he has no business ever trying to criticize Obia or Ghana.
Kofo and I say Obia and Peso be kana 70.
No, but you see, sometimes o your mom papa. Na unyini dru baby a we dru to say the papa dru ya. Kwabena, e dia biem na sabi yefno orgie. Ja legacy na Ghana for enfan kai wo keke. Sometimes me people just come at me and make me feel say I have done the wrong thing defending him. Kwabena, it is not because Sebio onye bi ma o mine no, but his silence, especially the silence during Akufo Addo's rule and misrule, his mismanagement, his misgovernance, the loudest silence of President Akufo titiriu. Mi chamenia ono pena mani to nanim san say me nwanwa say wetimi aka na no atum e ma nipa de bone asai o man,
and he's even promoting them.
And today Otimi kura jina baby ka say Bawumia is a man of destiny. That word, look, until President Akufo retracts that word and apologizes to the people of this country, I don't feel comfortable. All the time, say, how do you promote such a criminal, a fraudster, someone who was able to maneuver his way to use your friend say or my Japadie, as though a on property. Now what they see your insurance guarantee about my bank guarantee. Atimia fa Japadie, or we are not them say, and no nim hoshe. Papa, and to say na bu mine and cow legacy. So I am very pained oftentimes because me can't penny no or no pen a many ton him. Meet me more Kojo Kyeremanteng, meet me more beer because and penny phone no, munina mo penny no. Na se penny can no atum say promote to say abonefo sem we nyina ama party na
beneficiary nana
pansam no.
That's the fact.
And twaso na sabi utim be Ghana fo anim say Ghana fo nkoto abama Bawumia papa na why on my way bone
wadibi nyama omo awia no
on my way bone
wadibi kofu adibi
now kwabna di enti na make sa obi bebusa and I will use John Mohammed's 5 questions. No, number 1 obi abo besian obi sebi kwabna yeah kura ni nam ya
oh yeah
bo enu akram ko bi me
yeah bo
because besian bo
betia me fo bi won pran
now kwabna ukobo besian sebi obi anim say obi tibi ko bo besian twe manso.
Of course.
Manso na okobo besian akotwe no eye de adipa ba fie enye se wo bo besian se me kwa akotu sika na gu na ene yetimi atena wiase aka kire ye ho se Akufo Addo yetimi abo besian in excess of 600 billion.
Is it 7 or 600?
Ono kwa abo besian 600, more than 600 billion. 643 billion. Oni Bawumia Sasika no kwabna se wopa enkwa kire o enko president Akufo time enko Mahama your friend say enko Mills any Mahama first term for Mahama last term or the your friend is saying or the call ya or the bay ne bosi oboy nyina 54 billion kwabna the 54 billion no say even on katanani no moon content Ghana for without even looking into the accounting to the people document na or the be di adanse say me nyuma ma ye nie no keke on fa nani on kata nani no mo bo a kwabna menim se Ghana ni bia betimi kura de ne sa kire ni o ma bebre so sani o ma ya ekadi ye bobodi ni nyina Akufo Addo has none to his credit. Akufo Addo doesn't have anything that equalizes a Bia Circle Dubai interchange. He has nothing like that to his credit.
Say Kakasinitia, me see interchange is 10.
He has nothing like Kaswa interchange. Even the one that he wants to take glory for, no.
That's Temaran about.
No. And it is a gift I had Mahama. Japanese government gifted Mahama that grant. It's that grant and your loan.
Oh yeah, no man do uko
say a yadia John Mahama na call African Development Bank Koje Bosia. Now Ghana needed to add only 12 billion. This thing I'm talking about is on Google.
Your friends say
you can go to Google, whoever is listening, and check. Say, go to Pokwasi, just put Pokwasi interchange and put African Development Bank, and you see Mahama taking the loan with Setepe.
Even Bakuya your friend say Okwa Boso Kaya.
I know Mahama. I know Obichebi.
Yeah, they flyover.
Look, these things.
When you say I want to be my MPP for AGA, they say flyover your interchange.
Oh no, you see, even if even if it is, it is. How does someone contract a loan? Na ye fanka se John Mahama abo besia dodo. Na loan na wo kese wabo akwa bosia na wakwa akobo no. Ni hu project dia wo se ye me na me ye. Ye du so na me kwaka se omampani kufo ne Millennium Challenge account sika okoje ya de ye N1 no. Eno so ye mills na ye ya mo se da bi. So sometimes it's like you are dealing with mad people who just because they are just frustrating and suffocating us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, obey you on tuma.
I'm confused here.
And you know, when you on tuma we are okay. Oh yes, I can once a man. Yes, hey. What's what bodam? Adaya bodam na bodam na also dinachi. Meanwhile, sabi edru baby I was so hwini sum.
No, don't want to say
I didn't money ba. Na jini ya juma. Oh, Kwabra. So if you have 54 billion, doing all that projects that we see as a country, Yanka e-blocks one sem, Yanka your friend is saying markets one sem, KJT Yanka one sem, Yanka hospitals in Kwampo, Kwabra. Akufo Addo has no hospital in this country built by him that equalizes that of University of Ghana Medical Center. No. Not even that which has not been completed in your friend is saying Aferi. Shabetifi. Shakumewu.
Say a friend
is saying
Omakoye artwork.
Ubu soma ofasi ayirebi district hospital yesiawie esihe artwork ne da honu
then you these are the very people these are the very people who popularized the word artistic impression to the extent that they made people believe that everything that was in the green book was artistic impression, and it was never true. Today if you question them about the green book, they are not able to tell you why they were saying all those things in opposition, except to conclude say near politics. And you know, you're just a normal, you know, estimation.
Yeah.
Say, with 54 billion, all these are the projects that Mohammed to me. Yeah. The one we need, the way we na young canning in a mum. Akufo Addo, what babet no may so only Bawumia and fear watche emuniyekwe. You have nothing that equalizes such projects. But you are telling me that war Bobisia in excess of about 10 times Bosia Mahama boy. 10 times so. Because you can get 540 billion in 643 billion. And still have about 103 billion. Meboa. And then they mass in a year, Juma. Because 54 billion times 10, 510. Maybe 540. 54 times 10. 540. Yeah. So if you subtract 540 from 643, you will get 103. Meboa. Yeah. 103 billion. No. What do you find? Say no yen chobu. Not just a project Samahama ye no. E was saying Akufo Addo Bosia na obo ye nko ano. Wotimi de ye maako edu.
Omawia.
Enunti no enka was saying Kenya circle interchange no maako du e wo Ghana ha e ka baako na adwo ma ye na nka ye du baako.
Omawia. Owies ka.
Kwabena, to simplify it.
Where we are?
Opa with your calculation, with your calculator, help us. Kwabena, na divide 643 billion by 16 regions. By 16 regions. 643 divides 16. Ebe yes, Kwabena.
643.
643 divides 16. That is 40.1875 billion. Into every region biano, into Greater Accra no, they should be able to account for about 40 billion worth of projects. 40 billion. These are things that I don't know. I mean to me, and I would trench and you may know. Now, because what you want to say, oh, a boy giant quats your penny, Jimmy Forway, and your man penny, or say 40 billion, a billion Ghana. No, 40 billion, 40 billion. Greater Accra Kwao should get 40 billion worth of projects. Sika yeke ya Bosia Bo, the taxes are yet home. Bosia Bonkwao, so Asante region is supposed to have seen over 40 billion worth of projects. So if 40 billion enters Asante region, Kwabena, you are there be a friend of physical decentralization. Fiscal, Sika ye chichemu, eco regions. Where are making your taxes are yet home. So after accruing all this money into your pocket, and then our koji will be to say pension and the sika, the bond that account to me. And then our koji.
And so for your Kufu Busa question, we say,
I had then.
Or say, Mamma Busa, or say, so what say, memoir amount to your data. Chiramiska or G and the old
yeah. Simple. This is why I'm taking my time today. Because me to what's Hana and your way goes through my mind. And until I am in Yas Abutreno, some day, but I know. Why you almost I just word to me for. I want to be and I mean, I would say, me church me. Kwabena, would ye young decentralizing it further. Divide the 643 by 275. 275. Every constituency, every constituency. In which constituency are we? I Lejokuku, and yes, sir. La dade kotopon. La dade kotopon. Yeah, ene den kame ya chelo de kuku for. La dade kotopon. Kwabena me constituencies eye mienu. Anase miensa. But where currently me constituency eye Ayawaso West Wogon.
Yeah.
The most elite community in Ghana. Adeyoya.
Oh. Yeah. So you say me ade.
Yeah. So when you divide 643 by 275, every constituency is supposed to get not less than 2.338 billion cedis. And think Ayawaso West Wogono, Akufo Addo and Bawumia are supposed to at least show, in terms of fiscal decentralization, show us projects to the quantum of 4 billion. 2.4 billion. So if I tell you, say, they are not able to account for 10% of the monies they have accrued from 2017 to date, I mean it, and I know why I'm saying that. This is broad daylight and robbery. You have all these monies under your bed. Now how come say yeah to my way? Look at Gabby. It's not as if we didn't know him. From UK to Ghana, I mean, you could not even afford your rent. These are, look, they are known. Jesus Christ, it's painful, eh? It's very painful. Oh. Then, after chopping all this money, you find it comfortable to go to the bank accounts of those who saved monies for their pension and for their upkeep. Say bi yesi edua enyina na apa bem enunti osiebi na dache wodi akwa ahomegiem
omoskis Kennedy
na wetimi akwa akwa sa nipa ni sika after dropping all this money on.
Yeah. And you see,
then President Akufo is quiet.
For me, I think say,
look,
and
say we mo omo ya bofo omo ye nipa boni for me ya wudifo.
Yeah.
I'm
so sorry. Me are very sorry to say MPP Addo dua MPP no omo trimo odin
omo ya wudifo
omo ya wudifo papa
me rate me ho
unim omo di boni a
you tell me. Jesus Christ,
omo di boni a they don't care. So what kum nipa 800 agu. And look at the pay.
Massacre.
We pain this man, Mr. Jekum, Ediako, that even he can't afford 1,000 cedis, a book worth 1,000 cedis. He can't afford.
And he had to go through SNET to make money. Obia or no or only businesses.
Listen to Echikwam. Listen to Echikwam. Echikwam there, Senkamini Echikwama.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody in the corporate world in Ghana, you can say your boy Chikwam dia. How much me reducing it to? I mean a pauper.
Like,
yeah.
One way now, Chikwam. You think say, well, you're some street addict be.
Yeah.
And now, share what you share your my indum. Share your my Kofi Amwabin.
Yeah.
Kofi
Amwabin say, so one maybe I hear jokes.
No.
And
so sometimes
what one tells
social media,
yeah,
there are things that he does. It's like I just have to let people feel say, who say I am a share no me WhatsApp.
I always
it's just
watch.
so that I say let's encourage him to at least live life.
No,
because me who go deep on me who say no for town Yakupon be tua on wasef.
Me who say ostati
we wicked, we are bufo. Bawumia we wudini Yakupon be tua on wasef ka. No wonder. Nyakopo waketwa ne bi ne woma no Nyakopo betwa ne wase foka
omo
bre bedu ba mo penso keke kra to ma no so na mo bre na Nyakopo be mama bre mo ne wase fo mo be se na mo di mo be bre me eyo no me a me de to mo so
you see
me de no mo we to mo so mo ne wase fo
you see how obi a o kan sembi me hu se MPP ne dosa no President Akufo na nipa boni ni pa number 1.
Yo, waiting for winning and some about Vector. Yep, no so because GCD so and Aboheno. So we just subscribe. Yeah, for more than say over subscribe to the channel. It's say Hadia latest and hot news in Kwa and I'm the Bremo. Who are not one like video, no nothing, Shema of Frosona, will they be here? That will semi possible. I will gun them. Also, with me at share Gyamfi and some way now, I will comment box me. Mobati make a view in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.